Welcome back, my name is Delasi, and this is continuation of me creating Next.js web application for my side project, the programming language. In this video I want to fix the flickering that happens between logo and back button, animate switching between submenu and the main menu, and the last thing I want to implement showing the menu itself. I think I solved it, so it works like this. When I click here, it is just now working normally and it is not flickering. So if I highlight this element and show you this div element, you can see that I have here a link and a button. And by the way, I fixed it, so now the container width is always equal to the visible element width. So if I change it to back button, you can see that the container element width changed. And I could explain how it works, but it would be better if I just show how it works. So I will remove the class names. And then let's increase the timeout of the transition to be 3000 in JavaScript. And let's go back to the screen that we have here. So when I click on the sublink menu, you can see that when the animation is finished, the logo type returned back to the starting keyframe where did it start the animation, right? So you can see again the back link is also behaving the same. If I return back the fill mode forwards class name, and I go to the page, and you will see that once the logo type is finished animation, it stays in this finished state. It doesn't return back to the starting keyframe. So that is the difference, and this is how the animation fill mode forwards works. And now there's no flickering, so that is good. Next part, I want to animate the changing between submenus. This part is now also working, so if I click on the menu and click on the submenu, it now animates the transition between menu and submenu. And it is working really nice. And also it is not minus 100% to the left, it is going only minus 25%. So it is looking much nicer. You can see by the social icons here. Yeah, and then the actual submenu is overflowing over the main menu. The way I implemented this is really simple. I just added the CSS transition with classes to the menu item. So I have the main transition class name. These class names are only applied to the main menu. And then I have sub transition class names which are applied to the submenu itself. So you can see here I have a timeout of 300, I have the reference, it mounts on enter only, and determines if it is active when active equal true, and I'm doing this kind of strange comparison only because active could be sometimes undefined, so that is why I'm strictly comparing to the true. The last thing I forgot is that for children I changed it to be an array of React element type which have the menu item props. The last part that I want to add is transition when the menu is shown. Finished implementing the animation for the menu, and there's two problems. First one is I don't really like how it works, and I checked on other big websites and they usually don't have any kind of animation, or they have super complex kind of animation. So I don't want to implement this super complex one. So I think I will just roll back to what it was before. And second problem is that I have now a internal server error, which happens when I'm trying to mount the portal and I'm trying to mount it on the server. The error actually makes sense. I will just roll back and see if the error is gone, and also do some other tests with CSS transition, because I have a feeling that, I'm pretty sure that CSS transition is not server-side rendered. It is rendered only on the client. So yeah, I will just check it and see if it really is like this. Okay, so I rolled back now to the way it was before, and I checked the HTML that the server responds with, and it really has no menu in it. And I'm pretty sure that is because I'm using the portal here. And that is a topic for another video, so I will fix it sometime later. It was a good idea to spend some more time on these transitions, so now I can basically implement any kind of transition that I need. Okay, and as always, let's commit the changes that I did today. So it was day 7. And yeah, that's it for now. Have a good day.